If you die in the state of mortal sin, you'll go to hell forever? The Catechism, paragraph 1035, teaches that those who die in a state of mortal sin descend into hell where they suffer punishments of hell, eternal fire. Is it biblical or is it not? Let's check it out. So let's go to Romans 4, chapter 4, verse 5, and then we're going to go all the way to verse 8. But it says this: "And to the one who does not work but believes in him, who justifies the ungodly, his faith is counted as righteousness. Just as David also speaks of the blessing of the one whom God counts righteousness apart from works." And then it goes on to say, "Blessed are those whose lawless deeds are forgiven and whose sins are covered. Blessed is the man against whom the Lord will not count his sin." Let's look at this from a logical perspective here. The reason that you have salvation, if you believe that you will go to hell in a state of mortal sin, the reason that you have salvation is because you haven't committed that mortal sin yet. So it's not based on Jesus that you have salvation. It's based on you. The reason that you have salvation is because you haven't committed that mortal sin that will ultimately send you to hell. And the Catholic Church teaches that if you repent from that sin and go to confession and do all the things that you're supposed to do, then you can be washed of that sin. Well, my friend, may I encourage you to look at the Bible and realize that Jesus washed you from your sin. Going to confession doesn't wash you from your sin. To claim that if you die in a state of mortal sin, you will go to hell is basically just throwing what Jesus did for you to the side and saying, no, I got to do this. This is my works that get me to heaven or ultimately send me to hell. But it's not based on you. It's based on what Jesus did for you. So don't get it twisted.